What's up, this is Squad 24 for today with a following Simulator 17 video. Today we'll be doing some winter camping at the dirt track here on the Mowing Map. We'll be using the 2002 Ford F250 to tow the Weekend Warrior camper trailer over to the campsite, and we'll be using the GMC 1500 with a 25-foot enclosed trailer to transport our ATV and dirt bike over to the dirt track, which is right next to our campsite. We'll be hopping in the 2002 Ford XLT Super Duty, and we'll be attaching to the Weekend Warrior camper trailer. I did convert this pickup truck to FS17 from FS15. It's one of my favorite old Ford pickup trucks, so we'll be backing up here and we'll be hopping out and attaching, and I'm very excited for doing some winter camping here on the Mowing Map. I did change up the textures to some snow textures, which came out pretty good, so we'll be kind of pulling out here from our house and we'll be making our way over there. I'm very excited for using the brand new ATV today, which was pretty cool. But as you guys can see, this 2002 Ford looks awesome, and it's in some really good condition, and it should do a great job hauling this tri-axle Weekend Warrior camper trailer. I mean, it's one very large one, so we'll be kind of making our way over there. As you guys can see, it looks like we drove one street too much, which is okay, but so far this truck is doing one great job. On the inside view, you guys can see it does have a pretty cool interior view, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for the continued support on all of the daily videos. You guys are awesome with all of the positive feedback and support on each and every video I do upload to the channel, and I do appreciate you guys. So as you guys can see, we'll be going up a pretty large slope, and it looks like this Ford is very nicely done. It does have a pretty strong power stroke engine underneath the hood, and this, like I was saying, is one of my favorite older style Ford trucks in Farming Simulator. It's very nicely done, and it does a great job towing, and it also looks like the camper trailer is pretty much level. You always want the trailer to be level, and it's a little bit easier, and that means that the weight is distributed from the hitch to the trailer axle wheels. But as you guys can see, it's a giant camper tri-axle, just very large, which is pretty cool. And I mean, we'll be doing a few things today. So we'll be going to the dirt track with the ATV, the dirt bike, and we will be taking with us a ATV trailer to go get some firewood to get a campfire for us, because it's going to be pretty cold tonight since it is winter. And as you guys can see, there's a few inches on the ground already, not too much, and it looks like these main roads are not covered in snow, which is good. Looks like they are pretty well salted. So as you guys can see, we are kind of pulling into the forest campground area, and we'll be kind of going to the RV park first. We'll kind of set up camp, and then we'll kind of go load up the toys, and I'm very excited, like I was saying, for using that brand new one today. That's going to be pretty cool, but I really do like these snow textures. I did take them from the snow version of Gold Crust Valley, but wow, this looks pretty cool. And as you guys can see, the dirt track is over here to our right, which is pretty cool. It's going to be a lot of fun. We actually did do a few videos coming to the dirt track with different vehicles, but today we are doing it with a little bit of snow on the ground and a new ATV, which should be a lot of fun and very exciting for us. So as you guys can see, we have arrived here at the RV park, and I think we'll kind of park kind of near the woods, since we'll be going and getting some wood a little bit later on today. But the white ground really does look pretty good. Looks like just a coating of snow, not too much snow, which is pretty helpful for us. So we'll be backing up. This looks to be good just about here. Really good spot for us, and I actually want to kind of hop out of the truck, and we just disconnected that, so we'll kind of park it up over here, and we'll definitely hop out. So as you guys can see, I did park the F250 XLT kind of in front to protect anybody from hooking up to it, so that's pretty good. And you always want to kind of set up the jacks, which are on all four corners, to make sure it's level. But as you guys can see, we got this camper set up. We'll be switching over here to the GMC 1500, which I also converted to FS17 from FS15, and this is overall one very nice looking truck. So we'll be backing up to the 25-foot enclosed trailer, which I did release publicly, and we do already have the ATV trailer on the inside. It's a pretty large trailer and just fits. So as you guys can see, we got it attached. We'll kind of go the other direction, trying to change up our routes as we kind of go camping today, which should be a lot of fun. So we'll kind of turn our hazard lights on, put the ramp down, and you guys can see it is already in there. I did want to take the other ATV that goes along with that, but I thought it would be pretty cool just to take both of these, and that should pretty much be it. But as you guys can see, we are taking the small dirt bike. This should also give us some fun also at the dirt track. And I would like to thank you all for the continued support on the daily content, and I always say this in every single video because you guys are awesome fans and supporters of the Square 2448 channel. So we'll be hopping onto this ATV, which I believe you could also call it a quad, and I mean this is very nicely done, very fast, and you could actually reset it so it is back on 4 wheels, which is pretty cool because in the past we have run into problems of rolling this over, but it fits right next to the ATV, which is pretty cool. We'll be hopping back into the GMC, we'll be putting the ramp up as you guys can see, but this GMC has a very nicely done interior review. I will have to work on the steering wheel, trying to change it out to the GMC one, but for now it works. And as you guys can see, it does have a pretty nice dash, and this GMC tows pretty well. The trailer is just around 1,000 pounds, and the load is just around, probably I would say 1,000 to 1,500 pounds, so we're looking at like a max load of maybe 3,000 pounds, and I mean this truck is doing a great job. The trailer is aluminum, which does help out with that, and it's also my favorite truck color, dark red, which is pretty cool. I really do like it a lot, and I really do like featuring a variety of truck brands in the videos, so we are trying to change it up with older trucks and also like trucks just like GMC, Toyota, and Nissan, which we do not feature in videos as often as the other brands. But as you guys can see, this is doing a great job towing, and I'm very excited for kind of going to the dirt track today. As you guys can see, going up and down these on-ramps, it's no problem for this truck, and the trailer is sitting level, which is also a pretty cool bonus. That's also good. You always want the trailer to be level, and do not want it to be unlevel, because there could be too much weight on the back, causing the back to kind of squat, or even the front to lose traction on turning, or the back of the trailer is too kind of close to the ground. So you do want to have it, I believe, 10% tongue weight onto the hitch to kind of level everything out. But as you guys can see, this is a tandem axle enclosed trailer, and it looks awesome. We are just about here at the campgrounds area. It's just around the corner, and then we'll be taking the dirt road, but I really do like this truck, and if you do have any cool truck ideas, let me know down below in the comments. I'm trying to find very nicely done trucks, high quality, detailed, textured trucks to feature in videos to help out with the video quality, because I really do strive for awesome, high quality videos, and I do appreciate all of your feedback and truck ideas. So as you guys can see, we are coming right by the dirt track. We'll definitely kind of have some fun before we go get some wood for the campfire later tonight, and it looks like the water is looking pretty good. Maybe it's almost frozen to do some ice skating on, which should be pretty cool. But as you guys can see, we made it back over here to the campgrounds with this truck now, so I want to kind of back this up right next to the camper on the side without the door. This is pretty much the back side of the camper, which should work out pretty good. So we'll kind of back down. As you guys can see, we are doing a pretty good job backing up. That looks to be good just about there. We'll be turning the GMC off, and we'll put down the ramp. And like I was saying, I'm very excited for today, and using this brand new ATV, which I did feature in a mod review. So we'll kind of hop in this dirt bike. We'll kind of move it off to the side road. It's just a little bit easier taking that out now, especially since we will have to use it a little bit later on today. So we are now in this, and Lambo Mods made this a very good job, and I do appreciate all of his hard work making pretty cool mods. But as you guys can see, we are speeding over here to the dirt track, and this is one very fast ATV, and I believe that you could also call ATV quads, which I believe you can, so let me know if that is possible. But this has some great handling, and overall looks pretty cool. We'll be continuing on the dirt track. We'll try to go as slow as we can to get used to the track layout, and this is one very fast ATV, so we'll have to be pretty careful, especially since we do not want to roll this over. So we'll kind of continue. As you guys can see, this is one very cool dirt track. I did get the idea from the Manchester map back in FS15. That was one pretty cool map, so we'll kind of go slow over these jumps. I mean, these are some pretty large jumps, and I'm not sure if it's possible to pretty much level out when we are kind of going. I believe that if you do go on the acceleration, it will kind of continue to go straight, which I think is what we will just have to do. Stay in the throttle, and that should kind of continue and keep us leveled so we do not kind of go front wheels to the ground first. We'll kind of stay in the gas, and you guys can see it does not really matter, it looks like right now. And here we go, guys, barrel rolling, not too realistic. So take a look at that, guys. That isn't too realistic at all. So we want to be as realistic as we can. I do want to go a little bit slower over the jumps just because we are pretty much going front wheels first right into the ground instead of kind of landing on all four at the same time. So kind of continue. I believe that, whoa, take a look at that. I did kind of stop it and it looks like it's not really working out. So what we'll do is we'll kind of just continue around our last time. And this ATV is a lot of fun. Really do like it a lot. And hopefully we could get a lot more snow as the winter season continues and maybe come back here with a foot of snow. That would be pretty cool, and maybe even a snowmobile on this. But for right now we only have a few inches of snow on the ground, so we do not need to worry about anything like that. But we'll kind of cruise back over here. Pretty cool shortcut, really no trees, and just full throttle acceleration all the way back over here. And there we go, sliding in the few inches of snow since the ground is frozen and we pretty much have no traction. We'll be hopping in this small dirt bike. This is one pretty cool dirt bike. I really do like this one a lot. As you guys can see, it does have a pretty cool first person view and the camera does kind of move backwards, which is pretty cool. And I think that we should be able to get some pretty good air with this one. So take a look at that. Looks like this does a little bit better off landing, and there we go, guys, into a fence. So I mean, this is pretty hard to control, a little unrealistic, and I do apologize for that. But overall, I really do like kind of coming to the dirt track, and I even doing some other cool videos. But if you do have any cool winter ideas, let me know down below in the comments. The winter season is coming up, and it is pretty much here. So I mean, we'll kind of over to some winter videos, something cool like that. And if you haven't already, I do recommend you go check out the snow plowing video we did here on the channel. But that's pretty much it for the dirt bikes. We'll be heading back, hopping onto the ATV, attaching to the trailer, and we'll head into the woods to find a tree for us to kind of remove. But wow, we are sliding around with this, and the controls of turning in the the handling of this is not the best, so hopefully this does get worked out, maybe for another version, but it is still one epic dirt bike. So we'll kind of park this right here. As you guys can see, we do have the front over here, which is pretty cool. We'll be hopping into the quad again, and we'll be backing into the trailer to attach to the ATV trailer. And I really do like this enclosed trailer. It's pretty realistic to take one of these out, especially for a camping trip with the winter. We could easily kind of get them out of the weather just by parking them in there. It's a little bit better, and we could also repair them inside, which should be pretty cool. So I think we'll kind of go for one of these smaller trees. As you guys can see, this one over here right in front of us looks to be dead, so I think we'll pretty much get this one. So we'll kind of first cut it down, and we do have a chainsaw with us, which is pretty cool, the steel chainsaw. So we'll be loading these onto that, and I really do like this a lot. It's some awesome older style tree that's pretty much dead. And take a look at that, guys. So we pretty much cut this down. We'll have to kind of come up here and recut this down, kind of come all the way up here. We do not want it to fall, but I think we'll kind of cut it here. That way it does not fall, make too much of a noise. But like I was saying, if you do have any cool video ideas, let me know down below in the comments. And I will be trying to do one camping video a week. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do, featuring more camping videos, some on the weekends, then some on the weekdays. And hopefully we'll be doing a few throwback videos to FS15 camping wise, a few other things like that. And I will be keeping a lot of the video ideas surprise for all of you guys to check out when I do make those. But as you guys can see, we are continuing to kind of cut this tree down. It should fall. Wow, just made it out from running out from underneath it. So I think we'll kind of continue to cut this up into pieces for firewood, and since it is winter, it's going to be one very cool night, and I think it's going to be pretty cool having a campfire, sitting around it, and having some maybe hot chocolate and some s'mores and roasting marshmallows. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we'll definitely kind of continue to load up and get the firewood for us, and I do like having kind of cutting down this style of tree, since there's many different wood sizes, which is pretty good, especially for starting campfire. So we'll kind of pick this one up and we'll be putting it in, but I think we'll kind of continue to load these up and bring them over off camera. So hope you guys enjoyed today's camping video. Let me know down below in the comments what should we do for the next one. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.